Hi everyone, this is Maya of Shining Bull Astrology. In these videos, I'm answering questions from my wonderful Patreons. And you're also wonderful, I'm sure. And if you're interested in asking these questions, if you are interested in getting more of my insights, then you can check out the Patreon and if you think it's right for you. In any case, so this question is very interesting, I think. So this person probably understands or observes some facts of astrology as we live it. This person says, "Hi Maya, the last eclipse in December destroyed somehow the Bitcoin price for a longer time, and from that point the price seemed stuck, and the predictions for the times that Maya had done, after the eclipse didn't manifest to the degree that I would have said. Like, for example, if I said a coin would do 100x or 10x, it didn't have that amount, that kind of power behind it," which is very true. So do you see that the coming eclipse, which is in a few days from when I'm recording and uploading this, which is on the 30th of April of 2022, also has an effect on the price? Does the effect, and then this person says, does the effect of the last eclipse get canceled with the next one? Generally speaking, it is true that because the eclipses are caused by the nodal axis moving to the next sign back. And I'm sorry, so eclipses are caused by the nodal axis, and an eclipse will be in the next sign when the nodal axis shifts to the next sign back. And so for that reason, what the last eclipse cycle caused in a person's life is not the same as what the next eclipse cycle will cause. And yes, I personally have noticed that those effects can definitely be kind of canceled, which makes sense because the nodes are no longer there. So that's not an energy in your life anymore. But in the case of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, the last eclipse is not what actually marked the beginning of the downtrend. When we look at the historical trading charts, we see that began in November of 2021 when Jupiter entered into Aquarius. Jupiter is the one who gives us knowledge. And when Jupiter and Aquarius is the sign of society, and it's also the sign of financial gains. And when Jupiter entered into Aquarius, Jupiter started giving the collective consciousness knowledge, some intuition, some knowledge, feeling, slow realization that our economy was not healthy. And due to the unsustainable expansion that had been caused by the Earth trine between Saturn in Capricorn and Rahu in Taurus. And then also Jupiter in Capricorn was also there, and also definitely, obviously, co-creating this. Definitely. So, Jupiter was there, living through that and understanding many things, and Jupiter entered into Aquarius and and gave us this knowledge of what is to come, because the Jupiter in the sky is also the Jupiter in us, because we're all part of the creation, or what you choose to call it. So in the case, so that's the thing. So the start of the downtrend wasn't caused by the last eclipse, although that when the eclipse happened, it kind of started another drop, but the initial downtrend started when Jupiter entered into Aquarius. And okay, now this coming eclipse, which is happening on the 30th of April, it's a solar eclipse. The sun is being eclipsed, and it's happening within the third aspect of Saturn, because Saturn will have just moved into Aquarius and will be aspecting that sign with Saturn's special third aspect. And so what's going to happen slowly is that Saturn is going to start showing us in a much realer way the new reality that Jupiter had been alluding to. And at the same time, political leaders who are represented by the sun, which is being eclipsed by Rahu in Aries, political leaders, we have to understand, are also investors in cryptocurrency, because political leaders are often very rich in many countries where there are political leaders. I mean, which is, I think every country has political leaders, and in many countries, many countries, those political leaders are very wealthy. So our political leaders are also, as we know, heavily invested into cryptocurrency, because it's the nature of people that, you know, if there's an opportunity to make money like that, it doesn't matter who you are, and you know. So what I'm saying with this is that no, this eclipse is not going to erase the downtrend that started in November. But the thing is that the downtrend that started in November is not actually the trend that's taking us, it's not going to take us down to, before it takes us up higher. And then, yes, there will be more of a decline, but the downtrend is not the end of the uptrend. So, and the uptrend, the bull cycle, the actual end of the bull cycle is, as I have alluded to in one of the other videos, in mid-January of 2023, and also in my Bitcoin 2022 predictions. You don't have to be, if on the Patreon, those are free, but you can also, if you bought them on Kindle or anyway. So what I'm saying is that the answer to the question is no. What is going to happen is that Saturn is making a reality out of, making very real and very present the fact that regulation is unstoppable, but that crypto is also unstoppable, and because also I've done some more research, and I think I'm actually, like, I'm trying to finish this NFT book that I've been talking about for a long time. It's just that I had so much work predicting things that I didn't finish it yet. But in that book, I've been doing more research, and what I'm seeing is because of the because of where Jupiter and Saturn are going to be making their dual aspect in the coming time frame, it's very clear that political leaders and, I would say political leaders, let's just say political leaders, are going to create a situation in which people can still keep benefiting from the potential to make a lot of money of crypto. And I don't know if that is going to involve, like, ETFs, crypto ETFs that follow cryptocurrency. But they're going to kind of want everything. They're not going to want to just put an end to that possibility. And the like I said, when Saturn re-enters back into Capricorn from at the latest mid-July through to mid-January, that is a time frame where the uptrend picks up again and actually should take us higher than the previous all-time high. And for that reason, and also because I've been observing the Saturnian energy, so for those reasons, yes, there's going to be a market correction from now through to mid-July. However, it's not going to be like, it's not a crash that is going to be that, because basically Bitcoin has to recover higher to a higher point than its last all-time high between between mid-July until mid-January. Therefore, I don't see Bitcoin crashing deeper than the levels at which institutional buyers, whether those are private companies or whether those are crypto platforms, buying. So I don't see it crashing like below those levels where those folks start buying in. So, but this is something we have to take seriously, and don't expect the market to be moving up while Saturn is in Aquarius. So I hope that this answered the question, and thank you.